Cooney, loser, bold guy. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, Cooney, upstays alive.
Welcome back to Raccoon Tweeties. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, we're back. Thanks to JP Flame for joining us in the last episode. It was fun to have him in. Hope you enjoyed that. Netflix guest. Also, Patreon. Join it if you want. We have been reviewing comedy specials.
We literally just watched You'd Be Surprised by a comedian, Brendan Schaub.
Yes. Many of you have been requesting we do that for a while. Now it's on the Patreon. So if you want to see our reaction to it, got to subscribe, B.
Hopefully it doesn't get gadooshed.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't get gadooshed. It was a lot. I mean, but I enjoyed it. Gerardo, it was very tough for Gerardo. But
it was hard.
It was hard to watch it. It's funny, we didn't remember some of the jokes.
Yeah.
They were very bad. Very bad indeed. But we got to hear Mr. Shaw, where's Pena Live? Which is something I always want to hear. I try to hear that once or 7 times a week.
I will say that I didn't know about the turkey joke, and I liked it a lot.
Oh, yeah, you did like the turkey joke. So if you want to know
where he
about
kicks
that,
the turkeys and
you got to go in there and subscribe to it, B.
Yeah.
How about Apple reviews, though? Have we gotten any more?
Yeah. There's one at least, so let me
because we've been begging for Apple reviews. I want to get it to over 100.
Yes, we're at 75 still.
Yeah, so that means it not been reviewed.
Yeah, you guys need to start Apple reviewing.
Do you not have an iPhone? Somebody's got to have an iPhone there. Let's get it to 100.
All right, so RJ3PO, we didn't read this one yet, right?
I don't know.
It's the title is Redbox, and then the description is perfect blend of Blockbuster and Netflix for those of us who enjoy modern day conveniences yet miss the nostalgia of yesteryear. Put out a little saucer of milk and these tomcats will be at your doorstep 7 days a week with some dicey chin clips.
I don't know. Yeah, well, that's a lot of Chabanese there. I don't know if we've talked about that or not, but it sounds like something that's like, there's so much of that. I'm like, oh, did I read that last night?
Yeah.
You know, or like the week before. Shab has melted in my brain. And then we watched another special by him.
Oh my God, it was so bad. But that's not why you're here, dude. You're here for Raccoon Tweeties, baby.
Absolutely.
How's you been, dudes?
Pretty good. Yeah. We've been doing the pod a lot. We ordered some new stuff for the pod. Yeah, I mean, my life is really just the podcast at this point.
Oh yeah, I wanted to say thank you to everyone that complimented our new setup. You know,
right? Yeah, thank you. You're all the Patreon people that have joined and the people from the lives let us buy those mats.
Yes, they're very expensive.
Yeah, each mat cost $300 a piece.
Yeah,
and the one we had to pay extra to get somebody's stamp on it.
Yeah,
there was one comment that said, "Oh, I can't believe there's a footprint on the car mats."
Yeah,
redact.
That's a artistic choice.
Yeah, that was we hired a young artist.
Well, that's why we're shooting on the couch too, is because there's a couple of mats that are undergoing maintenance right now.
Yeah. The couch is we use the couch for when we're reviewing specials because it's just too much to sit in those chairs.
Yeah.
So we got to get new chairs.
Yeah. We did a 4-hour fucking stand-up review in the chairs, and we were like,
chairs,
this has got to be, they got to stop this dude now. That's why they got fucking fancy-ass chairs on podcast sets, dude.
I know, man. I don't know what chairs to get, but we're going to get new chairs for the hostage room. I just don't want them to be too big.
I trust you, dude, because this couch is the most comfortable thing I've ever sat on.
This is one of the best purchases I've ever made. My fear for the chairs is that they're going to look at me and be like, how does it even fit in that chair? You know, how does it have any size, you know?
Yeah, that's our only takeaway.
This, I never would have bought a big, expensive couch, and then I just, you know, you get into, maybe, I don't know if it's like it's getting older or what it was, but I was like, West Elm, baby. Oh, just dropping names.
Yeah, dude. I didn't know your name was Caleb, dude.
Yeah, I'm like West Elm Caleb.
You smash chicks?
No, dude, I fuck 0 chicks.
I wanted to ask you about something. Did you were into boxing growing up, right?
I like boxing. I'm into it as like stretch, but I watched some of the Tyson, like the Tyson Evander Holyfield fight and pay-per-view and
Yeah.
some of the bigger fights.
You never were into Oscar De La Hoya?
I was aware of him, but I don't know if I ever watched Oscar De La Hoya fight. Maybe I watched the Mayweather. There was a Mayweather.
Yeah, he fought Mayweather.
Either watched that or the Pacquiao one. I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah, he fought Pacquiao. He lost to both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I saw the Oscar De La Hoya documentary. Have you seen this? No.
No, not yet.
It's pretty good. It's weird though. You know, Oscar De La Hoya is didn't know he was so troubled. I didn't know he had, accusations of sexual misdoings.
Yeah, you told me about that. I had no idea. I knew they had a drinking problem.
Oh, I mean, everyone knows that. I
he
wouldn't
would-
be surprised if he burst into your door right now.
The drunken Kool-Aid man. I doubt he would come here. But yeah, I mean, on broadcasts, I remember one of the Triller fights. He was really fucked up. And I was like, I hope he's okay.
Oh my God, dude. You know what, too, dude? Is that there's this fucking post on, what's it called? There's this post on his Instagram where he's with his, I guess, wife. Let me see. Oscar De La Hoya. I'm assuming that's his handle. And then there's this post of him with his wife. And the caption is, thank you for making this is his post about the documentary. Thank you for making The Golden Boy a huge success. I like how he started the quotation for The Golden Boy and never ended it. If you thought part 1 and 2 are shocking, wait till 3 and 4 on a side note. Oh, wait till 3 and 4. On a side note, look at my face and see through my soul. This woman right here did that. I love you, Bubba. First of all, Bappa. You know what I mean? He's kind of like Bappa, like a little bit. Look at, and then that's the picture, right?
Right.
Now, the first comment, because he commented back. So the first thing that pops up is some guy that says, "That's crazy because she looks like a dude, honestly."
Yikes.
Right? You don't say that to the Golden Boy, dude, right?
Yeah. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't say that to anybody.
If you were Oscar De La Hoya, what would you say back?
I wouldn't say anything. I'd post and ghost.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
But if you had to respond, if the team came into your fucking headquarters and was like, dude, you have to respond to WSLB 94 Chevy, dude. You have to respond to
Yeah.
him.
I'd be like, damn, I got to fire my team now.
Damn, my team is so stupid.
Yeah, my team's like, what's wrong with these people? They want me to respond to an Instagram guy.
So then you're in the situation room. You got to respond. What do you say?
I would probably be like, how many chicks do you fuck?
8 inches.
Hey,
dude.
real quick. Yeah, how many chicks you fuck?
Or say something like, hey, that's not nice, dude. You know? Come on, bro. Not on my page. Just unfollow me. Go.
If I was going to say something like that, I'd be like, wow, pretty cool of you to make fun of my wife, you loser. I'm going to go into shop. Like, I make more money than you. I would be like, what have you done that's like good?
Yeah.
Chevy. You drive a Chevy? I'm a Ford guy.
Okay, but honestly, he responds with what seems to be like a Norm Macdonald punchline.
Oh, what does he say?
He says, why don't you go fuck yourself? Post a picture of your wife or girlfriend, and I promise you she looks like a fucking baboon like your raggedy ass.
Actually, not that bad of a response. Yeah, post your girl. I bet she looks like a baboon. You don't want to be dating a woman that looks like a baboon. Not in today's internet.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a douche for that.
What?
The shoe thing.
What? Oh, for moving my shoes?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, because I'm for sure they're gonna get douche you for that.
Nah, dude, I'm a cool guy.
All right.
But anyways, that was I would not respond, dude. Why? What? Oscar De La Hoya is such a weird guy, and also to think that he's worth hundreds of millions. Isn't that crazy? When you
Does he
think
have hundreds of million? Oh, because from Golden Boy.
he's a promoter, he started
Yeah.
promoting his own fights. He has the biggest pay-per-views.
That's inspiring to me, because like, he is a drunken mess from the looks of it. Even that photo, he kind of looks fucked up, and he's been able to have that be that successful.
Yeah.
It's like we could. Well, he's also like a crazy good athlete, so
Yeah.
it started with that. So, but it's like if you can be a total mess and make that much money, that makes me happy, kind of.
He also has like a fire inside of him. Like he's also got a Bappaism where he lies about everything.
The fire inside of him is like Honey Jack whiskey or whatever. Fireball. That's the fire that he has inside of him. I'm not sure. I guess he has he has a drive for success because he's all rich and stuff.
Yeah. The fire inside of him is, I guess his mom used to beat him all the time. So this is in the documentary.
Okay. Well, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, if you drink a lot and you have problems,
Yeah, blame the mom.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, blame the person who hit you. Yeah, that's a like a fair blame, I think.
Yeah. But get this, dude. You don't know about the meteoric success of Oscar de la Hoya, right? So back in the day, where is he from? East Los, dog. What's up? You know?
East LA?
Yeah. That's why he talks like he's from East LA. Hey fool, hey, I got a coffee shop down the street, fool. Come by, say what's up, dog.
Right.
You know, he's like a very East LA guy.
Been drinking the Modelo, as a shop would say.
His number one thing was he was going around on news stations and stuff and saying, "Yo, dude, like, I don't do a good impression. You already know this. Yo, dude, like, I want to be I want to win gold at the Olympics, dude. That's my number one goal. My mom died, and she told me to make a promise that I'll win the gold medal." All of America, even the president was like, "What the fuck? That's like the most inspiring story I've ever heard." You know?
Who was the president at the time?
I don't even know.
Oh, okay.
But like it got to that level.
It got to the president of the United States?
It was like, dude, what the fuck? This guy is like so inspiring.
The
And
president has that. She's so like then so inspiring that it made George Bush George Bush one. They made him Latino for a moment. He was like, "Foo."
yeah. What the fuck? Hey, this guy, honestly, if that's a true story, which I believe him because I don't have any reason to doubt him as of right now, that's fucking inspiring.
He starts doing the Devin Costa.
Basically.
Barely. I'm trying to do it as Bush. Barely. Basically. He's the best. Foo.
And so he goes around Good Morning America, all this stuff, and they're just asking him like, so you know how they fucking go too far, dude? Like people that are interviewing, they'll be like, so when your mother died terribly from cancer, did she really say like, promise me that you'll win the gold medal? And then he's like, yeah, fucking promised him. I promised her. You know what I mean? I'm Oscar. I'm the golden boy, baby.
Right.
He wins the gold medal. Right. And then he's like, I'm going to start my pro career, dude. I don't really want to because like I never had a childhood and stuff. Like I really want to like play with my friends. I don't have friends, but like I'm training all the time and it's really cool, you know? And so he starts training and stuff. But in the back of his, he got this resentment where he's like, I never had a childhood. My dad fucking was a boxer. My grandpa was a boxer. Fucking, I got to be a boxer. What the fuck is that?
Were they successful boxers?
Come on. You know what I'm saying?
They weren't?
You don't know about Mario de la Hoya. You know what I mean?
No. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So absolutely not.
No, but they were fighting in venues that he was fighting at, leading to his gold medal. So it was like inspiring as fuck, dude.
Okay, yeah.
I'm fucking fighting in the same Olympic, or the gym Olympic fucking. My dad fought here, fool. My grandpa, dude.
Yeah.
They're like, who nobody knows who they are, you know. Anyways, all that happens, right? He becomes Oscar de la Hoya, and then the fucking like he's going from like New York to Los Angeles to fucking Miami to Mexico City. Like he's fighting. Like, everyone, Cesar Chavez, fucking all these people, and then he's like he's married to this a white woman, and half of East LA is like, what the fuck, you know? Because it's not Latina, you know. They have a kid together. He has another kid. As soon as he gets the first kid, another girl's like, hey, this is your kid too. And then another girl's like, hey, this is your kid too. He's got multiple kids now.
Okay.
You know?
She's doing a Nick Cannon bit.
Yes. He was very Nick Cannon before Nick Cannon. And then the fucking pictures come out of him dressed in fishnets with boxing gloves with like a woman's wig on and stuff.
Yeah, I always wondered about that.
Yeah.
What's that?
Right? And Oscar de la Hoya was like, what the fuck? And he's like, we got to bury this. And so they hired a professional to go on to TV to claim that it's photoshopped. And they had like reasons behind it. Like,
As you can see here, this is where the artificial part of the photograph is because the chin doesn't line up to the neck there. And
What channel did they do that on?
this is Oscar de la Hoya, dude. And he was huge in the 90s.
Right.
So major
So that
TV.
fishnet thing came out back in the 90s?
I think early 2000s.
Okay.
But like he's fucking huge all that time.
I do remember him being a very successful, famous boxer guy. Yeah.
So they got some dude like acting out like why it's all photoshopped and shit. Anyways, so now he's got a shit ton of kids. That's not his fault, and he spends time with them. He's got Photoshop fucking fishnets shit, and he's living off this fucking. My mom told me to get the gold medal. Mm-hmm. All that was all lies, dude. All of it was like
What was lies?
his mom never told him to get the gold medal.
Right.
Right? He fucking was in the fishnet stockings. He was dressing like a woman.
Right. Did he explain why he did that?
Well, he was going out with this one girl, like a Brazilian prostitute, and sex worker, whatever,
Right.
And he was going out with her. He would fly her into like New York or Vegas or Miami, wherever he was, and they would spend time together. And he said that this one night there was two. It was her and her friend, and he doesn't remember anything, but somebody was taking pictures, and somehow those pictures got out.
Why was he in the fishnet though?
Because it was freeing. He had no childhood. He was like, I was able to express my feminine side.
Is that what he said?
His reasoning, yes.
Huh. So, okay. And was he in Brazil?
No. No, but she was like some sort of like, she's a world traveler apparently, dude. She's dancing for famous people basically, in a sense, where she would go and fucking entertain the
Damn.
rich and famous.
You got to watch out if you're famous. One day you're just a normal boxer. The next day you're dating a Brazilian sex worker who's getting you to wear fishnets and all that. So his mom is she still alive?
Yeah, no, she's dead. She died before he got the gold medal.
Okay, so that's true.
Yeah, well, she didn't make a promise to him.
She didn't ask him to make a promise to her. You mean,
yeah.
Right? Because he's claiming that he promised. She made him. That would be such a weird promise, though. If it's for the mom. It's more realistic if it's the dad because he's a boxer. Your mom's dying, and she's like, "You need to be the best boxer ever," because like you're putting yourself in harm's way.
Yeah.
If you're a boxer, I doubt that it's ever the mom that's like, "You got to get out there and fight," unless they're like. But then again, his mom beat him, so she's like, "Listen, you're pretty good. Like I would, sometimes when I'd go after you, I'd slap you, you'd duck." You have a good bob.
You got a good bob and weave.
You have good footwork. But here's one. She's dying. She's got like fucking shit coming out of her. She's like, you got good footwork. Okay. The doctor's like, we need to talk about what's going on here. No. We're working on deals here. Doctor, ever heard of him? And then she fucking gets him to commit that he's going to win the gold medal in boxing. Yeah. You know what I was just thinking about with that is his dad and his grandfather were boxers, right? And a lot of times that's how things play out, where it's like they kind of get better and better as you go on. Floyd Mayweather's dad boxed, and then he became like the greatest ever. And then Oscar De La Hoya, great boxer, one of the best boxers, right? Is he one of the best? Probably.
He enjoys his fireball, but yeah.
Yeah, he enjoys alcohol a little too much.
Yeah.
What if that happens with us? What if our kids are like way better at podcasting than we are?
Oh, dude, they're just giving it the shop way better than we are.
Yeah, or they pick someone more universal to do, so they get more subscribers and more likes. You have a son or a daughter, and they like we stop doing this. We go in at whatever. Maybe you are a filmmaker. Or
work at PF Chang's.
You go work at PF Chang's. I go off and start a business or something like that. And we're looking back, and then because we did this and we got all this experience. Our kids see it. We don't have kids. Let's say we do.
Well, our sperm right now are learning how to podcast.
We still can make children.
Yeah.
Because Al Pacino is like 80 years old and just had a kid. We were at the comedy store, dude.
I was going to say that.
We were at the fucking comedy store and like we went to do an open mic, and of course it used to be bad with open mics. Anytime if you're not doing comedy, if you're not one of the 1,000 that can do it, the way these club mics work is...
Open mics. Ever heard of them?
Yeah. The club mics, especially the good clubs, they've always been impossible. There's always way too many people. You go there and you're like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Why am I even here? There's no way I'm going to get up.
It's real snakes and ladders.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Just like you go up and down.
Sure.
Don't know what the fuck's happening sometimes.
So you go so that's what we're used to. The new club, it's even worse. We went there and they're like, you can't even come in. And these are our friends, like people we know. Yeah. They're like, there's just at capacity. There's not even a reason to be here. We're like, okay. So we're hanging out.
Nobody knows who you are.
Yeah, but you do know who we are. You do know who we are, though. That's what's the most hurtful about it.
I'm the blonde ginger.
I wish nobody knew who we are. We didn't even get patted down.
Yeah.
They just let us in to tell us, sorry, they can't even get upstairs.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't be here, and you've been doing stand-up too long. Anyway, so we were hanging out at the store just kind of shooting shit with like Monterey and some other people. And anyways, that's boring part of the story. Why would I even say that name? So we leave the store and we're going in the car and I see this guy with this big ass camera.
We're parked at Pink Dot.
Yeah, we did
Shout
Pink
out.
Dot. Dude, that's another thing. Pink Dot is a sign of the inflation because it used to be $10 a park there, now it's $20.
Yeah.
It's double the price.
Next week's going to be 25, dude.
You guys are like watching this being like, you paid $20 a park? Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Why not be honest? Why not be honest?
To just awkwardly stand at the bar.
To just douche ourselves. This is a fucking public service announcement. Never try and be a comedian. Never do open mics. Never try.
Yeah, move out of Los Angeles.
Move out of Los Angeles. Make the dream of your life to win the Olympics in boxing for your dead mom.
Join the UFC.
Join the UFC. Wear fishnets. Bang a Brazilian prostitute. These are the goals. This is the path I've laid out for you. Do it. Anyway, so we're in the car, and I see the guy with the big camera.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at him, and I'm like, oh, it must be like a paparazzi guy. That's immediate. If you've lived in LA long enough, you know that right away. Also, he looked like a crazy person. So I go, hey, man, that's a cool camera. Like, are you like is there someone famous here? And he comes over like real sketchy.
Yeah.
Do you remember what he said? He said something like super duper like
No, I
weird
stole
to
it.
us.
He said he like stole the camera.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, great. Now I've just talked to this guy who's going to kill the both of us. Because he really looked like he was going to come over and shoot us
Yeah.
and take the car. But he's like, and I go, oh, right, stole it. Kind of nervous.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, I'm over here. I don't know the name of the restaurant, but it's across the street from the store. And he's like, very expensive Italian restaurant. I'm here because Al Pacino's in there with his new 29-year-old girlfriend. I'm trying to get some pictures. Don't tell anybody.
And he was also like, yesterday was a gangbang. He came here with a bunch of people, and today is just her. It's like a romantic dinner tonight with him and the girl.
Yeah, dude. That's what's funny about that is what he said is so off-putting when he said gangbang. But like, of course, if you're on the Patreon, you know that I take things too literally.
Yeah.
And I was like, "There's a gangbang there, like people were fucking inside."
Yeah.
And he goes, "No, then like I don't mean like
There's
I
a lot
don't
of people."
Yeah. He was like Italian, but not Italian.
Yeah.
He was like clearly Latino.
He was
We're talking in like
Armenian-ish.
Italian, but yeah, he's Armenian.
Yeah.
That's the thing about Los Angeles is like there are Italian people that are Armenian, but also Latino. So he was one of those. Nice guy.
Yeah.
Never met him. No, but he told us about Pacino and he was like, please don't tell it. I'm glad that he trusted us.
Yeah.
Because I do not think anything he said was a lie. The gangbang thing was a very strange joke that those kind of people would tell.
Also, like, if you're Al Pacino, are you dining at the same place twice in a day, or like in 2 days?
I didn't realize
consecutively.
that, yeah. So that was just a joke. Yeah. But I really do think Al Pacino was there with the lady.
Yeah.
And I kind of wanted to stay, but was also very late.
And then you were like, how much you gonna make off of that? He's like, I don't know. He got like really sad.
I think I might have asked him that.
Yeah, no,
Or-
you did, and he got sad, and he was like, I
a
don't
dick
know.
move
Like,
on my
he was like, I don't know, like $50 or something. Hopefully, like thousands, but he got kind of like optimistic. Hopefully, I'll make a lot, but honestly, it's gonna be like $20.
Have you been inside the Pink Dot recently?
No,
I went inside. It has all this new shit. There's all like, Zooey's cookies.
no,
Zooey's is like a big, Crumble.
no. I've heard of Crumble.
You're not a cookie guy. You've
Not a big
always been
cookie
a cookie
guy.
guy. What are you?
More of like a Mr. Whole Foods.
You shop at Whole Foods.
8 inches.
You know Gerardo, Whole Food shopper, buying the freshest produce. He doesn't do cookies.
I like those green bag cookies with like the chocolate chips. You know,
Green
the green
bag?
bags. It's like they're nice little squig or like green bags like this, and it's got like 2 stacks of cookies.
Oh, yeah.
I forget what
Yeah,
they're
no,
called.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
But those are delicious and they're crunchy. And
Those
shit.
are store bought.
Yes.
And I do like those. Zooey's is like a company that makes them fresh and then they're packaged individually. Well, no, no, that's not true. They're not packaged individually, but I don't know how they do it they must do it some way because there's no Zooey's makes them like fresh there at the store, but in Pink Dot, they just had them laid out. Anyways, that cookie, yeah, this is important to me. That cookie is
delicious.
shit. What are they called? The green ones. They're at the grocery store. They are really good. There's chocolate chip, oatmeal. I'm just naming the fucking.
Sugar cookies?
What is it? It's like one word. Fields or Lin's or something. What is it?
Fields.
Hold on. I'm gonna look it up.
Look it up.
I still like store bought, but I much prefer
Fresh.
the fresh things.
Well, yeah, that Trader Joe's cookie was pretty good aside from the salsa on it.
Oh, dude. That cookie is fucking awesome. I don't really like the chocolate chip one that they have, but those coconut cookies, right?
Yeah.
That shit
Oh,
was
the
bomb.
coconut cookies are amazing.
At Trader
Those are
Joe's.
store-bought, though.
Those are store-bought too.
You know what? 7-Eleven cookies are fucking amazing, too.
Yeah, dude. Those are really good.
I'm going to grab a couple of those on the way home, dude. Just a little fucking appetizer for my nap session, you know? What are you looking at?
Oh,
Vivek?
Tate's. It's fucking Tate's.
Oh, the green one. Tate's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Those are
Tate's.
amazing.
I knew it was something like that. I said Lintz.
Those are so fucking good.
They are good.
I can kill those in an hour. Just all of them.
I don't like Oreos anymore.
Why not?
I just don't think they're good anymore. I mean, they're not bad.
What's
but
the matter with you?
I wouldn't eat an Oreo.
Why?
I just don't.
If I gave you a fucking Oreo right now,
I'm not
you would turn
interested.
it down.
Yeah.
There's no way you would turn down an Oreo.
There's so many cookies now that I liked when I was a kid that I would turn down. Like, I would turn down Oreos. I would turn down, those fudge cookie. What is the not Toll House, but like with the little elves?
Yes.
Whatever
Cobbler. Fucking.
Keebler elves. I'd turn down all that. I'd turn down, Famous Amos. I wouldn't want,
What's the matter with you?
they don't taste good to
Chips
me anymore.
Ahoy?
Chips Ahoy. Ugh, I never liked Chips Ahoy.
Oh my God, dude.
Chips Ahoy is trash.
Trash. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like so much trans fat in Chips Ahoy or something like.
Chips Ahoy, when I was like a little kid, I was like a little bit of elitism in me. I would eat it and literally be like, I'm better than this. Because they just suck.
Nah, Chips Ahoy, you put them on a fucking napkin, put it in your fucking microwave, 30 seconds.
Fuck.
And then you have like 10 seconds to eat them all before they get way too hard. Because if you put a crunchy Chip Ahoy in the microwave and cook it for 30 seconds, it gets melty and gooey.
Yeah.
But 15 seconds later, it's the hardest thing you've ever felt.
See, I love microwaving cookies. That's the best. But that's my dig on store-bought is like I won't do it store-bought usually. Unless the 7-Eleven. Those are perfect.
Yes.
But I think that's because they make them there maybe and then package them or they have them packaged. I don't know. But they work in the microwave. I remember my days of living in West LA just drinking too much and going to 7-Eleven and being like, oh, goddamn, I'm going to take that and take that home with me.
Dude, I lived exclusively off of 7-Eleven pizza and hot dogs for about 2 years of my life.
Such a fucking disgusting thing to say, but also me.
Dirt cheap, dude.
Yeah, the pizza I used to love.
Fucking cheap as shit. $1.50 for a dog, dude.
I didn't get the hot dogs when I was like broke here. I would get sometimes the pizza. Hot dogs was more like a high school move for me.
Yeah.
Like when I'd be drunk in high school, I'd get the fucking things that they would never really be hot dogs. They'd be like that thing that like rolled and they had like
taquitos.
Taquitos, yeah. But there were hot dogs in that though,
This
right?
motherfucker ate chicken rollers from 7-Eleven, dog.
Maybe I did.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you
But there
did.
was hot dogs in those.
You look
things,
like
right?
a chicken roller ass motherfucker, dude.
I'm sure I did. I ate everything except for I ate the hot dogs too. I was about to say I never did that, but no, I definitely eat those hot dogs all the time.
I took full advantage of like the onions, the relish, all that little fucking station at 7-Eleven. Also, too,
know.
I would get milk at the 99-cent store. It was a dark time in my life.
The 99-cent store is a place where everybody goes that's not rich when they move to Los Angeles because you go in there and you're like, holy shit. Mm-hmm. They have a grocery store here. I can literally eat this food. I remember I told my dad that and he was like, you got to get a job. He was not happy. He's like, and then every phone call after that for like years would be like, and you're not at the 99-cent store anymore, right? You're not doing that shit. I'd be like, I am. That lasted like a year, 2 years.
Yeah, I would buy like watermelons at the 99-cent store and then it would go bad by the time you got home. It's like, wow.
I never got produce there because I was gross and didn't eat healthy. I got like ramen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, ramen and weird cookies and shit.
Did you ever get the 99-cent beer?
I didn't. Oh, you mean like Sapporo?
I think it's called like Happy Place.
Oh, no.
Oh, dude.
They had Sapporo there.
Really?
I think so.
Dude.
They used to have like coconut water. Like they'd get like the Zico, whatever. So they'd get like these brands there and you'd be like, oh, okay, that's at the dollar store.
This place is respectable.
Yeah. I wonder what the alcohol count for Sapporo was that they had in the 99-cent store. Probably like 1%.
Trash.
Trash. And I would go to Trader Joe's too back then.
Okay. I try to do Trader Joe's, Costco, and Vons now.
Vons I haven't been to in a minute. Yeah, because there's just not near me. Yeah.
Anyway, so you were talking about the pink dot. I was talking about Oscar de la Hoya. And isn't it weird? Like, have you ever gotten drunk and something's been exposed about that night that you didn't wish to be exposed? What I'm referring to is Oscar de la Hoya dressing like a woman with a wig, and then somehow, magically, the dude weeks before Pearl Harbor is taking pictures with a suitcase. You know what I mean? Somebody's in that room fucking espionaging Oscar de la Hoya and exposing him to the world. Give you a lot of time to think.
That would be traumatic if there was like a picture. There's definitely never been like a picture that I was embarrassed that I was a drunk person, I don't think. I don't think anyone's ever filmed me doing anything where I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, delete that.
Well, I don't know yet, I guess.
Yeah.
As they say in then AA, it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, the yets.
Yeah, I don't know. Have you?
I'm sure I've done a lot of things that I regret drunk.
Yeah.
Body cams is new, right?
Body cams on police?
Yeah.
I don't know how new it is.
I doubt there's a body cam of me super drunk.
Oh, when you got arrested?
Yeah, when I got arrested. I mean, I've had many interactions with police while drunk, so.
That's funny because, like, that's going to be the new thing. You know how there used to be, like, when people get famous, like, there's all these old mug shots of, like, Frank Sinatra. Now it's going to be, like, if you get famous, there's, like, a fucking body cam video being like, oh, you think you're good? You think well, here's what I think about like at Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
And it won't even be like the people, it won't be like a bad thing. People will look at it like, oh, isn't that cute? That's his rant about Armenians or whatever it is. No, I mean, you should never
They
do
hate
that.
pigeons in Glendale.
Yeah, you start doing
Nobody's talking about
people
this.
think it's like an offensive bit, but it's just you doing your pigeons in Glendale bit.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's actually more offensive because it's bad.
Oh, I just saw that it's racist now. He's not talking about Glendale so much as he's talking about Armenians. What you said was hilarious, though.
Which one?
Everyone in Los Angeles somehow Italian and Armenian while also being Latino.
Yeah. No, I mean, that is something that guy was.
That's the vibe, dude.
That's the vibe here. And if you're not fitting in with it,
Yeah.
get out.
Get
Move
the
on.
fuck out, dude.
Strap the F in.
Whoa, you're not cussing anymore?
I'm trying to like put it where I want it, you know.
Oh, use-wise?
With me, I'm like jazz with cuss words. It's the ones you don't hear.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Keep you busy.
Is that real or you're trying to spit facts right now?
I told my son the other day, I was like, you have to be a duck, not a hawk.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Have you seen these videos of people looting Yves Saint Laurent and fucking Nordstrom's rack? They're stealing hundreds of thousands of dollars of merchandise. It's like 30 to 40 people that all run into stores.
Yeah, I saw it. If I was there, it would scare me, and I don't like it. But I wasn't there.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know if I care. I mean, I think those people should be stopped by the police, but I guess the police, they don't really want to do their job anymore.
Yeah, I feel like the police don't want to do that. You know why?
Why?
None of these people can stay on their 2 feet. You've seen these videos? None of them stay on their 2 feet. They're all falling. They're all like, like, you know, like the Benny Hill music's playing while they're fucking robbing a store.
So why do you think that makes cops? Are you thinking that cops are going to be like trying to arrest them, but then they fall and then they're like, hey, push me?
If they're that wacky while breaking glass and stealing stuff from a store, there's a lot of loose ends, dude. And if the cops aren't able to fucking figure that out, then what the hell? What are we paying these guys for, dude?
I like the videos where they're like trying to steal shit, but it won't come off. The iPhone is plugged in and they're just like, or I also like when it just snaps. There's something about them like reaching for it and they go snap,
Yeah.
snap. That entertains me. I kind of have a fantasy of doing that in an Apple store. I don't want to rob an Apple store, but it would be kind of fun to just go in there, just like rip off the thing and be like, all right, I want that iPad. I want this phone. I want whatever this is. I rip it off and people are just watching me. Because I guess you can't stop criminals anymore. You can't tell them.
I know.
You're like, hey, don't do that. And then that's like, after that is too much.
Honestly, like you just can't go back, I'm assuming. Like if I go to the 7-Eleven right now and grab like a stack of cookies and I'd be like, peace. They're going to be like, I know who you are now. You can't come back here.
Yeah, I mean, there's cameras everywhere, right?
There you go.
Filming you. Nowadays, if Dirty Harry saw them, like make my day, punk. You know, there somebody be like, be cool, Harry.
Yeah.
Hey, Harry, you're fucking crushing the vibe or whatever it is. You're
killing
mid.
the vibe,
You're killing the
dude.
vibe, dude. You're mid,
Be
Harry.
cool, Harry.
Mid, you're ruining the Riz. I don't know these words.
Harry, we'll hit you up when they steal $3,000 of merchandise, dude. It's
What
like
will
some
it take?
crazy fucking.
What will it take to have people stop them from doing that?
That's what I was trying to think of, dude. I was trying to think of scenarios and like what is a proactive measure you could do, like to stop people from stealing shit. You know, you
Yeah.
can't just have cops chilling at all. Like, there's so many fucking stores. Like, I like to think that Mr. LA or Mr. Hollywood's thinking to themselves, "Fuck, we made so many stores, dude, and they're attacking us from every end here."
You know, what we should do is go find like a podcast studio that has like really good equipment and do that. Go in there
yeah.
and steal it so we don't have to depend on the Patreon subscribers.
And we take all their mats.
We'll steal. We will steal. We steal more car mats to put on the wall so people can rip on us more. If we get to 3,000 Patreon subscribers, we will steal from a podcast studio.
100% B.
Yeah, I mean they're not going to stop us, I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
What are they going to do?
Nobody knows who they are.
They won't stop people from. How much money was it from Saint? I don't even know what Saint.
Oh,
Laurent
Yves
is.
Saint Laurent, they stole $300,000 of merchandise.
Right.
But also, how much of that is markup? You know what I mean? If we're talking raw materials, they probably stole like 12,000 stuff. You know what I mean?
I wonder what they're going to do with it. Sell it on Amazon?
That's the other thing
eBay?
too, because that's one of the proactive preventative measures you could take is just like tagging everything. They just have an influx of air tags at the police station where they're just putting shit on a bunch of items.
Yeah.
Also, they steal the stuff at the front of the store, so you'd think like all the stores are like, yeah, let's keep an eye on the stuff at the front.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm also a fucking idiot, dude. I don't know how to stop this stuff.
Wait, I'm sorry. Are you saying they put the really expensive stuff in the back and then the cheaper stuff in the front? What did you say?
Well, no, when you're dude, are you familiar with 50 Cent?
Yeah.
He had a song called Window Shopping.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There's a reason, dude. There's a reason why that went number one on the Billboard. If it did, I don't know if it did or not. Everyone window shops, dude. And what are you window shopping? You're not window shopping for fucking Fisher Price truck. You want to see a fucking Ford Bronco in the front of the glass. You know what I mean? So they're gonna put all the expensive stuffs in the front, and these criminals are like, "Yo, this expensive stuff's in the front." Mm-hmm. You know, and so they're just like smash the glass. They're like, one glass, smash this right here. I can take all this nice stuff.
Yeah.
You know, window shopping's gonna die in LA.
Yeah, that's some people are worried about global warming. You're like, window shopping is in danger. We need to do something about this. You know what I don't like about it is like,
And also the fucking pigeons in Glendale.
yeah, you shoehorn that. You're running for office and you're talking about the pigeons in Glendale.
I'm like, Vivek, so what are you going to do about the pigeons in Glendale?
He starts rapping at you. The idea that like they'll tweet out a video, right? Some conservative will tweet out the video and he'll be like, the city is in fire and you're all unsafe or whatever. But then somebody else, some like lefty will be like, oh, they don't care at all. Those employees, dude, they're like, don't care. I guarantee you the employees don't like 10 to 12 people all covered in black. So you can't see what they look like or who they are, smashing things near them and ripping out stuff. Like, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
That, I mean, or at least maybe I can't put them in I can't put myself in their shoes because it's not me being there, but I gotta imagine, because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if they're going to try and fight you or whatever.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, I'd also like being like, well, free break, 10 minutes. I don't have to do anything for 10 to 20 minutes.
Like, that's 100% true. You know, life
Yeah.
had a fucking 9 to 5, or even, it's worse than a 9 to 5, dude? A fucking 4 to 11. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Closing shifts.
Yeah, dude, the way they break up the shifts in those stores, that would piss me off too.
Mm-hmm.
Also, maybe you get overtime because you're like, you have to clean up all the wires and put back iPhones and like hook them in and shit. But you don't even want that at that job, probably.
If I worked at Macy's, I would be like, hey, you guys are seeing the news, right? We're fucking next, dude.
Yeah.
And it's not even like to prevent the robbing. I'll be like, if they rob us, we're all quitting, right? I'm going to quit. I don't want you to feel bad about it. I'm not going to touch fucking broken glass, dude.
Yeah, if they break the glass and you got to clean up the glass, they might cut themselves. That sounds ridiculous, but who who's going to clean up the glass?
Worst
Some poor
pain
guy.
of your life, dude.
Some poor janitor guy.
Yeah.
There are victims. They act like this is a victimless crime, but it's really not.
Yeah.
It's also scaring all the parents back home. That's parents of actors and comedians. You know.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my god, they see like some
Come back to Wisconsin.
Yeah, they see some store their kid would never go to and can't afford, and they're like, my son will die. What are we gonna do about our child? He's in harm's way. Did you see what they did to the
Gucci
Hermes store? As if your son could even get a job working there.
They've hit Hugo Boss. Oh God.
Hey, what do we do? Your daughter's at an open mic telling jokes about banging a guy. She has $5 to her name. There's no chance. Don't worry. She's not going to be in the crossfire of a fucking Yves Saint Laurent or whatever. You don't even know how to say the names of these things.
Yves Saint Laurent.
She might be at the Apple store to fix her broken iPhone screen.
From drinking way too much 3 nights ago.
Yeah, from drinking too much and bombing at the fucking comedy chateau. That's possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't have to worry. But, you know, the older people worried about it, they may have all sorts of issues
Yeah,
with
dude.
anxiety and heart.
I mean, listen, we're all jokes here. Don't get me wrong. It's Raccoon Tweeties, baby. But our hearts are with those that are affected by this.
Yeah, mainly with the CEOs and COOs of these companies because they have to deal with a lot. And I just...
No.
We need to make sure that they're okay.
Yeah.
What are they going to do? How do they stop it?
Yeah.
Since we don't, like... I don't know. Since there's not going to be a cop, maybe they just make one of these RoboCop things that goes around shooting people, and maybe we can keep control of it, maybe we can't. If we can't control the robot, we all like Black Mirror. We'll see what happens.
Do you think it's like one group of people doing this?
No, I think it's probably like gangs or...
That's what I'm saying. So
it could be high schoolers, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, not all of it. I mean, it may be that none of these people are that dangerous. For all we know, it could just be high school kids who are like, hey, look, we can do it and get away with it.
They're letting it happen, dude.
Yeah. I mean, if you like, I remember doing pranks in high school. I don't think it's like unbelievable that if this was going on when I was in high school, maybe. I mean, no, we probably wouldn't. But we've done good close to things.
Dude, just the thought of going to jail.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, I'm good, dude. I'll just stay home.
Yeah.
Like, y'all, good luck, you know?
Yeah. I did a lot of pranks and I wasn't the greatest kid. But I probably wouldn't do that. You're right. Delusions of grandeur there, but the opposite of grandeur.
Dude, I can't imagine, dude. You're just like, you know, like your boss tells you to go sort out the pants. They're all fucked up, you know? Aisle B7. The pants are all fucked up. Somebody fucked all the pants up. All right, go clean them. Oh, fuck. All right, chill. You're walking over there. You know that thought where you're like, I don't know if it's the pants or like the boss or somebody just told me what to do right now. I fucking hate that. When am I going to get out of this shitty fucking job? You know? I'm with the fucking Yves Saint Laurent in Glendale. The fucking Armenians have such a big beef with pigeons out here.
I like the idea of like, if you work in there and they've just done that, you may be able to get away with being like, oh my God, damn, look, they also stole the stuff you want.
Yeah.
The stuff you've been, oh my God, they took the freaking, I don't know anything at Ace around. Their backpack that I always say looks good. I can't believe, oh man, here at the Apple store. Dude, they took the new iPhone and the new MacBook and also...
That I just bought.
Yeah, that I just... Yeah, it's all missing. How much stuff did they took all the stuff that I have been thinking about buying with my discount. That's not that much. Because that's what I would probably do.
You know what? These robbers, though, they got a good heart. They're not attacking small businesses. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess at least they're not doing that.
That would be wild, though.
I think somewhat they are, though. I think there's videos of people like smashing up convenience stores, too.
You seen these videos of New York?
What's that?
Talk about a real fwa.
What?
Kai Cenat, the Twitch streamer.
Oh, yeah, he did
He fucking threw like a...
For a PS5. He told people I'll give out a PS5 and then the whole city burned down. That's all it takes now. These kids are out of control. Bunch of Brendan Schaubs.
I'm giving free hugs. And then all the vendors are like, no.
That'd be fun. Yeah, free hugs. He's like, guys, I will hug people for free. And then like they start, for some reason, that makes them want to burn down Times Square. I need the hugs. The Ninja Turtle signs have to go. Donatello's on fire.
I'm about to go see Oppenheimer at the AMC in Times Square.
Uh-oh. Then you got gang members trying to make the nuclear bomb. That'd be dicey. Kai Cenat. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Kai Cenat.
So I thought it was Senate.
Senate.
I
Kai
have no
Senate.
idea. I just thought his last name was
I'm
Senate.
running for president. Washington, D.C.'s like, fuck.
They could. I mean, for all we know, the next president or the president of the future is either Kai Cenat or Logan Paul.
Which is a wild choice between the two.
They could run together. One of them could be vice president.
Definitely Democratic.
I don't think so. I think Logan is a Republican.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, dude, I've been looking up on this Vivek guy. He's pretty interesting.
I don't know anything about him.
You know what I do? Oh, you don't know anything about him?
No.
He's you know what, dude? You know what's crazy to me, dude, is that the Republican, and this is the thought that I had earlier today, so I'm sorry if it's half baked. You know what I mean? Typically at Reckon Tuesday, we do a lot of research and we try to bring the best product to you guys.
Oh, yeah. We always say only 100% facts and truth
Yeah.
that we've researched tirelessly.
So these Republicans, right?
Ever heard of them?
Ever heard of them? Like, for some reason, in my opinion, Republicans, they are like the archetype of a bully. You know? And the people that run have to do it. I don't know if this is because of Donald Trump's fucking, schooling of the Republican Party
He
in the
bullied
last
them.
5 years or 6 years, whatever. Seven or what? It's been 16. It's been 2016. So it's been what? 7 years now of fucking Trump's big dick swinging around the Republican Party. I don't know if that's what started it, but like Vivek, like I love Vivek, right? As a politician, he's young, which is the only reason really that I need to like him, right? But the one thing I don't like about it is like they're all like bullies now. Everyone that runs in the Republican Party is like a bully, and he's like they're like so how are you gonna drain the swamp? And they're always saying drain the swamp, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna fire fucking 75% of the people in Washington.
Yeah, that's so funny. That is kind of like constantly the Republican. Like if you look throughout time, the presidential candidates are always like, they ask a Republican or ask a Democrat what they're going to do. And the Democrat's like, well, we're going to help everybody.
Create
We're going to make
jobs.
sure everyone has a meal to eat. And then they ask a Republican, he's like, I'm going to get rid of the Department of Agriculture.
The Department of Education.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Exactly. Yeah. They're like, wait, the department, here's the thing. Democrats are like, we want to build green energy and make sure that everyone of all races and orientations can be firefighters. And not like just we're like, okay. And then the Republicans are like, I'm gonna fire. Well, first of all, I'm going to fire everyone that's on the school board. Then
Department of Transportation.
Department of Transportation, Department of Education, and Agriculture. They're gone. But I'm not done.
That's day one, dude.
That's day one. Day two, the rest of the cabinet is done. Day three, if they're still there, I'm gonna set the buildings on fire. Yeah, but I mean, like they want to cut the budget or whatever. They want to balance That's what they say. We're balancing the budget. The balancing the budget means government employees are getting good douched.
And you know how like these town halls that everyone does, it's always like they at the beginning they're always like, oh, dude, he doesn't know any. You're Vivek,
Yeah.
bro. He doesn't know anything. I'm gonna ask him, dude. You don't know, right? And then you're like, I'm not aware of any of the questions they're gonna ask me. You know. Like very politics. Like I didn't get any fucking cheat sheets for the questions. I just came here in the plane. They always gotta laugh when they first get the stage, you know.
This is on like I haven't been watching. These are on the Republican debates.
Though everyone has a town hall, so like it's typically like
his own like one person.
yeah, it's like a policy type, like establishing your policy and what it's gonna be like when you're president,
Yeah, okay.
kind of thing. And so they're always saying like, oh, dude, he doesn't know any of the questions. Dude,
Oh, so like they're, yeah, I see. What
we're
you're saying.
gonna fucking catch this guy if he's gonna be catchable. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But you're a great guy. I know you. You cool. And then everyone in the crowd's kind of like, and then they're like, and we're also gonna get crowd questions. We're gonna get Twitter questions. He doesn't know any of them, dude. You know, they're emphasizing that so much, which is always like a part of me feels like he knows the questions now, dude.
So, yeah, it sounds like he knows the questions for sure.
Yeah. And then there'll be people in the crowd like, hey, watch this, dude. I'm gonna. Hey, he's got to answer this one, right? And somebody would be like, of the Democratic leaders on the other side of the aisle, which ones do you find admirable or have good qualities, you know?
Trick question to a Republican and be like, none.
Yeah, right? No, well, they don't do that. They go like, you know, everyone as an American, I respect if you're an American. If you wear the flag high,
Wrong.
right? And then they go like, well, Hillary Clinton's killing people. You guys hear about this?
Yeah.
Elizabeth Warren's an old fucking hag. All right, you know, Pete Buttigieg can't get the dick out of his butt. You know, like all these, like just the most stereotypical versions of their fucking opponents.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, but I'm sure they're all great people. Joe Biden, he's probably asleep right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. This is our understanding of politics
Yeah.
from what the small amount we put into it and look into it.
I put a
It's
lot
just
of
people
time into
yelling at
this.
each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, they suck, but I don't suck though. I am good.
Yeah.
Trust me. That's why I'm on TV all the time. It's like you're not doing your job, probably. If you're on TV more than Brendan Schaub is, that's my new rule. If I see you on screens, earwaves, if you will,
Yeah.
more than I see Schaub, then I do not trust that you are doing your job as a congressman.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. Anyways, it's time for checking in with Scott, you think?
Not yet, dude.
Oh, we got time.
Yeah, it's weird to me because Vivek. Okay, so let me get to the other part of this because I was doing a lot of investigating on Vivek
Okay.
today. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck about politics, dude. You know,
Yeah.
but interesting person. You know what I mean? You ever late at night and you're like, oh, I wonder if I could learn everything about Macaulay Culkin tonight. You know what I mean?
Yes, I have.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Insert whatever name.
Yeah.
You
For
know?
me, it's Biden always, but
Yeah.
keep going.
I wonder where Keira Knightley was born, and let me watch 5 YouTube videos about Keira Knightley. You know,
I'm just studying Biden's early childhood at night.
they didn't have cameras back then.
I know, but I'm trying to
I'm
figure
just-
it out.
It was a joke. I'm sure they had cameras when he was
No cameras. he never, yeah. Not in Delaware, they didn't.
So Vivek, right? I saw the first video I saw was him talking to somebody outside in the fucking nicest park I've ever seen. Probably after some speaking engagement or whatever.
Right.
And she was like, what's your stance on LGBTQ plus? Right? Whatever she said. And then he was like, oh, I don't think they should be all under one umbrella. You know, I don't think we fight the alliance of the majority with an alliance of the minority. You know, a trans person's problems are not going to be a gay person's problems.
Vivek is the authority on this.
Yeah, I know. Why are you asking him?
Yeah, why would you ask someone like Vivek that question?
And the girl is looking at her like looking at him super pansexual and just like, you know, like so
She wants to bang him?
No. She is pansexual.
Oh.
But she's just like, and then lets him finish, and then she goes, "Thank you for your time." How is she not a plant, dude?
What do you mean?
She's a
By
plant.
Vivek?
Yeah,
Or
she's a plant from the party or something, dude.
from the Republican Party to make Vivek look good?
Vivek's campaign, something.
It might be, yeah. I wonder about that because, like,
We happen to have a camera. We have to have perfect
Yeah.
audio on her and him.
you're probably right. They just want, like, that soundbite of him being like, here's what it is, so that his base, or, well, I don't even know if he has a base, but the base can eat it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so I'm like, okay, all right, yeah, all right. I
Yeah.
see what Vivek's
Yeah.
cooking. You know what I
Right.
mean? It could use a little more seasoning. So let me go in the cupboard. That was a good analogy right there. So I'm starting to look at Vivek's stuff and whatever. And then he's like, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I believe in revolution. Dude, I perk up. You know what I mean? Do you ever get excited about a revolution?
No.
No, you're pretty chill, huh? Dude, people like me, you know, not sure if they were touched as a kid or what.
What?
Optimistic, dude, you know? What the fuck, revolution? You know? You don't feel like that?
No. I don't think that, and if there was a revolution, it wouldn't be like an empty suit leading it, probably, you know?
Empty suit. Hey, chill, dude.
I mean,
Be
that's
cool, man.
That's what most of these people are.
You're
definitely,
right.
Definitely Vivek.
But it is fun, right? Because I'm fully aware of that while I'm watching it, and it'll incite laughter from me when I'm like, oh, yeah, none of this is going to happen. No matter what, whoever's president, none of this happens.
Yeah, well, not of the people that we pick, but I don't know. I mean,
75% of people are going to get fired. Yeah.
yeah, that's such a like this is like, oh, so you're gonna run the government that with 25% of what it's being run with now? That just like math wise doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But the people that might appeal to some people that are like very angry because they're like, I hate my job, and they with like that Oliver Anthony song, the rich man, rich
Oh
man,
my
or
God, we didn't
whatever.
even talk about that.
I don't want to talk about that, moron.
Well, you tweeted about it 13 times.
I tweet about it 3 times. I thought they
deleted
were
10 of
funny.
them.
I delete the ones that aren't good. Delete the uglies. What would be an industry plan for us? Like if we had somebody come up and ask us if we're Netflix or Blockbuster at an event, be like, oh, they're planted that guy. That's another shop bit. These
Shake
guys
your
are
head.
incontrollable. Incontrollable? Is that a word?
You're not running for president, so don't worry about it.
I'm not yet. No, I am not fit to run for president, and my views are the views of somebody who is mildly educated.
It would be cool to get 1% of the vote, though. You know? Like, I bet Kanye had a party with whatever percent he got.
I'm sure he would get more than 1%. He's famous.
Yeah.
The American people, there is a good a percentage of them at all times that are very redacted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, TFATK listeners that like are unironically a fan of that
Yeah.
are proof. Those people vote, maybe. Probably
Yeah.
not, but they might vote.
Yeah, there's 0% of TFATK listeners that are swayed by Brian and Brendan's fucking political views. If anything,
No, they're probably like, I agree, but that doesn't matter because they're not going to vote anyways.
they don't vote.
No, probably not.
Do you vote?
Yes.
Yeah. See, I've only voted once.
Only once ever?
Mm-hmm.
And what was it for?
Donald Trump.
No, I don't mean the person.
Yeah.
But is that true?
No, yeah, 2016. It was a bit. It was a joke. And so like I went to my brother's school,
Right.
which like I had just moved back in with my parents. And you know, like you probably don't know what this is like, but when you move back in with your parents, the party ends, dude. Like there's nothing to do anymore.
Sure.
So I'm like, I'm at my mom's house, and I'm like, oh, today's Tuesday, Super Tuesday, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so I go to the school, my brother's school at the time, the middle school above the house, and I stand in line, and I'm like, I guess I'm registered to vote, you know, and I was, you know, very important.
Right.
And then I'm being indicted after this podcast. So and then I go into the booth, and I just chose everything I thought was going to lose.
Right.
I was also not sober at the time. This is very. I smoked a bowl on the way there. Probably smoked a bowl on the way back. Drinking.
This is like the average Trump voters voting day. They just moved back in with their parents.
Yeah.
They're high.
Yeah.
They think they're registered to vote. You weren't registered to vote. Like you didn't even it didn't even
They
count.
think they were.
You weren't even at a voting place. You were like you.
I was at the homie's house. Tripping.
No, you're
acid.
at the voting place. You're high, and you vote for who you think is going to lose. Which is like,
Yeah,
how would
like-
you even know?
At the time, no.
Yeah.
Let me give you examples.
Sure.
At the time, there was like condoms and porn. I was like, "There's
Oh, like referendum stuff.
yes, referendums." I was like, "There's no way that's going to happen." So I voted yes on that.
Sure.
Right? Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton. There's no way Donald Trump's going to win.
Yeah.
I voted Donald Trump.
In California too.
And
So
also,
it doesn't matter.
yeah, it don't matter. I also don't get fucking voting advice from me. This is not the way to go.
Oh yeah, I don't think anyone's watching this
Okay.
with notes. Like, okay,
Yeah.
so, all right, it was Gerardo. did.
You'd be surprised, dude.
Yeah, it's possible. They're like, that's hilarious. Gerardo's funny as fuck. This guy's Netflix. So I get high, I move with my parents. I live with my parents. That's our fan base right there. People that live with their folks.
Yeah.
All right. So if there's something funny like condoms and porn, I'm gonna do the opposite. Dialysis. Fuck that. They don't need to fix their kidneys. It's gonna lead to real problems for America.
Prop 6. They shouldn't be getting married.
Oh no. It gets real dicey.
Yeah. Anyways, so I did that. I go back home. You know how Tuesday nights before 2020 on the 4-year voting, the World Cup, dude. Everyone's watching the TV with their parents and stuff, you know? Like 2008, when Barack Obama won, we all took shots. I was 18. I shouldn't have even been drinking.
Yeah, I remember drinking with my Republican friend. He was bummed out. It was in college. We were in our townhouse, and he was like, "Damn it!" And then I was like, I was excited, obviously. And he goes, "You know what? It's good for America." He was drunk. He was like, "It's good for America. First black president. I have to admit that's a good thing." And then we had a beer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you were taking shots.
Yeah, we were doing Jello shots.
You're younger than me,
tequila
just getting
shots.
fucked up. Hilarious.
And then 2012, same old thing. You know what I mean? Flipping you page. 2016, I went to go vote as a bit, came back, And as Donald Trump was winning, my mom was very upset. She didn't want him to win, right? She voted Libertarian, I think Jill Scott, right? Or whoever that was.
Jill Scott.
Or whoever I said Libertarian. Who was the third party?
Jill Scott, the R&B singer.
No, not that one.
Jill Stein, you're thinking of.
Oh, Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah.
No,
No, you're thinking of Jill Stein.
yes, Jill Stein.
She's not libertarian. She was
Green Party.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. Green Party.
And she voted for Jill Stein. And then, because she fucking hated Hillary Clinton, dude. My mom's big into emails.
Wait, your mom voted for Jill Stein?
Yeah.
Wow.
And she hated Donald Trump.
Oh, that's right.
Remember-
I forgot. That's why you can't do that joke I keep trying to get you to do.
Oh, yeah, she's not for Trump at all.
Yeah. You could just lie. You know,
She's
Sean
huge on
showed us.
Vivek. She's like, I'm voting for Vivek. That's why also, too, I was looking into, like, who's my mom admiring right now, you know?
Right.
Kind of weird. You talk about my dad, not Vivek, you know what I mean? Anyways,
I'm not going to vote for whoever your dad is voting for. I'm voting for the opposite. He stands against comedy. I stand against him.
my dad might have voted for Joe Biden.
I guess Trump it is next time. Then. You heard it here first, folks.
What's it called? But and then so we're watching the TV, right? And then Donald Trump is winning. And then I turned to my mom and I said, I voted for him as a bit. Or like as a joke, I think I said.
Right.
And then she goes, well, it's not funny and don't tell anybody.
You're doing it.
And so like I'd never told anyone for like the longest time. And then it's like as of like 2 years ago, I started saying it on podcasts and stuff.
Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter.
I mean, but it's also like, even if you like, you know, like if I were to tell you right now, like I thought of a joke and it's not funny, you're like, okay, for sure, it's probably not good, you know.
Right.
And then when I tell you the joke, there's still a level of not funny to it, to where you're like, why would you even think that's like, why would you even waste my time right now?
I don't think why waste time when people tell me a bad joke. I just think that's bad. Write it again or stop doing it.
Yeah, see, I'm a revolutionary, dude.
I'll hear you out. I'll hear people's bad jokes out.
Yeah.
I have plenty of bad jokes.
Yeah.
Tell them on the podcast all the time. Yeah.
But yeah, dude, no, I mean, long story short, dude, you know, support your local businesses, dude.
Which is freaking Raccoon Tweeties, dude. Support that local business.
Let's see. I got to pull up Twitter here, dude.
Yeah, so we're going to go to Checking In with Scott. Checking In with Scott. See what he's up to.
Twitter.com. Oh, it's X. I forget. I always forget
X,
every time I
that's
see
right.
it.
Lurs,
Scott
man.
Lurs. This is a good episode, huh?
Yeah, I had fun.
Let's see here. Let me make it big first. I always see that Hulk tweet. Pinned tweets. Ever heard of them? Here we go. And then let's go down a little bit. Okay. And here we go.
You want to rate it?
I was watching an episode of Criminal Minds season 4 and realized the guest starring actor owes me $400 in tips from when her shitty restaurant went out of business. Okay.
I have no idea
Yeah.
who that is because I've never watched. Well, I think I've maybe seen Criminal Minds, but what a biatch.
Yeah,
$400.
It's, you know, what do you expect, dude? Struggling actors, actresses. How many of the stories do you believe of struggling artists, like quote unquote, you know? Because for me, it's like sometimes I'm like, yeah, part of me still feels like you did this to yourself. You know what I mean?
What do you like? Who? Like, give me an example.
Like actors that are like, I'm tired of working as a bartender. I'm tired of being just a server. I need to be working like a big Hollywood.
Are you saying that the woman in the tweet is like that?
More than likely, yes.
That owns the restaurant that stars in the show?
She's just making a lot of bad choices. She probably shouldn't have owned the restaurant.
Definitely not. Sounds like she's fucking over.
She's not paying employees. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also, how do you involve her with your tips? It's like a credit card tip or something, huh?
Well, like, I assume that you get paid out in tips, like the cards probably. Yeah.
Damn, dude. We give people too much power sometimes, you know?
Yeah. We should probably find her and set her on fire and at the one of the strike
Yeah.
the strike mark. Hopefully she's at an Yves Saint Laurent and the first time they turn to violence when she's trying to buy a purse, it's turned on her.
Anyways,
Yeah. Anyways, see you next week. Bye.
later.